NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well.
Yeah, they let that one slip through their fingers, and they just couldn't pull it together to fight off a big fourth-quarter comeback.
To the middle. Out to Mobley. He shoots it. It's rebounded by Zubats. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Here's Mobley. That one off the back iron and out. Down low. Nifty move. Back to Harden. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. What you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
We're seeing this transition, BA, right? From Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
Leonard. Strus grabs the miss.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Powell. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Good on the shot.
Well, Zubats really does have good hands and a soft touch near the basket.
And here's Hunter for 3. Can't get the putback.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Basket's good.
Assist from.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now, I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Donovan Mitchell.
They're showing off the floor awareness right there. I love whenever Mitchell looks to share the wealth.
Banked it in off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Leonard looking over the floor. Here's Zubats. Here's Powell. And he banks in the layup.
Norman Powell has a lot of strength, and that time he played to it.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Inside. Mitchell. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Mitchell's got his second bucket on the night. All right, Grant, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
A nice shot by Zubats.
Well, still such a prolific passer in this league. You expect Harden to make those kind of dishes.
Cleveland calls timeout. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series. Against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
And this, one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
Now here's Hunter. Here's Allen. Deflected.
Terrific defense from Zubats. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong. That is what I'm talking about. Wow.
Yeah, kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
Misses the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Takes the 3. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Mitchell drives in. Zubac with the steal. Here's Leonard.
He got his timing down.
Assisted by.
What a powerhouse move from Kawhi, getting right to the rim.
Here's Wade. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Eubanks. Knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland.
LA foul.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Team foul.
Going beyond mere stats,
At the line
Mitchell
for your
breathes life
Cavaliers.
into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
2 shots.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Outside Harden. 6 to shoot. Back to Leonard. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Leonard pulls down the board. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Clippers on top. They're up. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Team foul.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Graham, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying the team.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
To the inside. Zubac. Oh, he misses the dunk. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. And Mobley throws it down.
Just got to be able to read from the point guard position, and Garland did a nice job there.
Leonard can't get it to go. Cavaliers trail by 5. To the paint. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got 8 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Harden. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Leonard pulls down the board. The Clippers lead by 3. Here's Harden. No good. A bit long that time.
Maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Off target on the 15-footer. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Here's Leonard. Leonard, not to be denied.
Yeah, Leonard can do this. He can just take over a game offensively.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Down low. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
With the assist.
And that size and versatility make Jared Allen so hard to defend.
Here's Powell. Leonard outside. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Love to see Zubac attacking the rim, staying involved offensively.
Cleveland calls timeout. Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in the game is add more time to the clock.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Cleveland Cavs mini.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. 7-point differential. Mobley, no good. To the middle. To the inside. And stolen by Mobley. Here's the break. From deep, Strus. Tipped. Down low. Here's Zubac. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
At the line for the Clippers.
Such great concentration from Zubac. He's a man on a mission to just dominate the paint on a nightly basis.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Count it. Mobley's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
A sign of things to come. You gotta love seeing Mobley dominate like this.
Here's Coffey. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Goes back up. Zubac's shot is off.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Strus's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Jones. Here's Zubac. And he makes it on the layup. Zubac has got 11 points.
Just too determined. Zubac finishing strong.
To the middle. And Mobley throws it down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Here's Zubac. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 13 points in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside Strus. No good on the triple. Now here's Dunn. Here's Zubac. And some nice defense there to end the quarter.
With a score.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's Los Angeles, up by 8. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Los Angeles leading by 8. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Attacking the rim with power.
tremendous finish. Stolen by Jones. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having two 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Back to Dunn. Jones feels it out. Zubac. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Zubac has got 19 points.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And now the Cavaliers on the break. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. The kick to Hunter. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
And now the Cavaliers on the break. And finished off by Hunter.
Got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Back to Dunn. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Brown, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Pass to Mobley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First team foul.
Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
Evan Mobley.
And he's good on the second. Los Angeles leading by 11. Here's Jones. Dunn left side. Here's Coffey. No points yet. Shot clock at 6. Eubanks inside. Outside Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The offensive rebound. Coffey on the wing. Over Strus. Coffey can't get it to go. They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Timeout called, the Clippers.
Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
The Clippers lead by 9. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
His first.
They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
In the history of the game, James Harden gets to the line as well as anyone we've ever seen. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's the floater. And that one drops for him.
Assisted.
Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Just simply creating offense. That's what James Harden is. He is the system.
And no matter how many minutes he gets, Norm Powell is always ready to shoot, Brent.
Oh, man, B.A. Norman Powell has consistently been in that be ready club off the bench. He can come in, and score a bunch of points for his team and spark the offense. But this guy has been aggressive from day one, and it doesn't matter where he is, he knows his role.
And they're going to play 94 feet of defense here. They're going to try to make something happen with the full court press.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
His first.
Man, good whistle there.
Team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this
At
one.
the line for Cleveland.
And he drops it first.
Jarrett Allen.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And Allen provides three things consistently when he's playing. He'll rebound, he'll score a little bit, and he'll definitely give you rim protection. So not a guy trying to shoot a bunch of three.
Nice shot by Harden.
The assist.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
A clear look for Green. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Here's Powell. Out to Leonard. With one on the clock. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
With the score.
And so it's Los Angeles leading by 17 at the end of the period. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Back to the game after this break. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 17. Okoro on the wing. Out to Garland. Pass to Hunter. Okoro outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Garland. Leonard pulls down the board.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Now Harden. Back to Leonard. 4-3. Nails it from 3.
3 points.
Leonard's got 24.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
With the assist.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Here's Zubac. Pass to Leonard. Outside Harden. To the paint. Here's Zubac. It's rebounded by Wade. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Hunter with the ball. Harden picks him up. Wade. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Leonard. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
You can't be reckless guarding Kawhi Leonard. He feels out defenders so well and exploits them when they overcommit.
And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, B.A., that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender.
Count it.
Mitchell. They're such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
Inside. Harden's shot is good.
Harden.
And the Clippers lead by 20.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at. Finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Shot by Leonard, no good. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Pass to Zubats. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Outside Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now here's Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. No luck on that one.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Leonard inside. And yep, it's good.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a
third.
big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Clippers.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kawhi Leonard.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Cleveland foul.
Powell right side. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
At the line
Now
for the
Norman
Clippers.
Powell settling in and
Norman
understanding
Powell
more and more
taking
of who
2
he
shots.
is at the professional level. He's a scorer, and he can shoot the 3 at a high clip.
Here's Wade. And the 3 off target. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And then Harden with the jam.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Now Harden. On the take. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily.
That's the end of
This
the game.
one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill.